to do all his commandments.
But God said, if you don't listen to me to do all my commandments, what is he going to do? Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
He said, I'm going to curse you. Now, let me get to where I was telling you. He said, if you don't listen to me, I'm going to curse you. If you do listen to me, I'm going to bless you. Let's get one of the curses, which I told you I'm going to show you. Read that.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68.
Bring it out!
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, he said, the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again. What does the word Egypt mean? Egypt is a Greek word. According to the Bible, Egypt means bondage, right? If you go to Exodus chapter 20 and read verse 2, it's going to tell you that the word Egypt actually means bondage. So now that we know, according to the Bible, Egypt means bondage because that was the first bondage that Israel went into, right? He says, I will bring you into Egypt or bondage again. Watch, with what? Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
He said, I will bring you into bondage or Egypt again with ships. Now, the question is this. If you look on a map, on your phone, Google it, you don't need ships to get from Egypt to Israel. So when did Israelites or Jews go into slavery on ships? Think about it. When did that happen? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all this question. When did a nation of people in all of world history,
Bring it out!
in all, no matter what world history you want to go into, when was a nation, I'm not talking about 4 or 5 people, a nation of people, when did a nation of people go on slavery on ships? Show me any history other than that history that happened. Show me. I challenge anybody. Show me. It didn't happen. But wait, it happened to black people.
That's right!
But wait, it even happened to Hispanic people.
That's right!
Because when Queen Isabella had told what's his name, Christopher Columbus to come over into the Americas, Christopher Columbus and Hernan Cortez were taking Native Americans on slavery on ships as well, and taking them over there to England, and then whitewashing them and bringing them back so that they can be able to get the other Native Americans on their side so they can conquer. Now, the question is this, again, read it one more time from the top one, read.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Remember that word Egypt means bondage, but watch this. The Bible is so detailed, bro, I'm about to shock you. Because not only did he say, I'm going to bring you into bondage again with ships, or Egypt again with ships, he said that when you get there, watch what's going to happen to you when you get there. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
He said, when I take you into slavery on ships, you are not going to go back out of slavery back to where you came. You're going to stay where I take you on slavery on ships.
That's right.
And what did he say after that? Read.
And there ye shall be sold.
And he said, when you get there, you're going to be sold. Read.
Unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
I got a strong young buck right here. This strong young buck is going for 2 million. 2 million going once, 2 million going twice. 2 million. I got 3 million over here. 3 million over here. I got 4 million over here. 4 million over there. I got sold to the white man with the hat.
Woo!
When did that happen to the Jewish community in Israel right now? If we're saying that a group of people in Israel right now, which was put in there through the Balfour Declaration, which I didn't know God said I was going to put them back in the land.
Right.
How is America putting people in the land and they don't even got to prove who they are?
Right!
Just believe that they're the people. Now wait, here's the thing though. Show me any other group of people that went into slavery on ships, and when they got to where they were going into slavery, they were sold to their enemies. Can you name a group of people that would happen to other than black people? Why is that in the Bible?
Prophecy!
But wait, didn't the Bible say that was going to happen to the Israelites?
Right!
Did that happen to you? It happened to your people, didn't it? So if God said that would happen to the Israelites, and it happened to your people, what is that saying about your people? The Israelites. It's that simple. Now, I know you got to go, bro. Yes, sir, King. That's power. You powerful, bro. You a special people. Now, it's crazy. If he had more time, I was going to ask him this, and I know he probably got to go. I was going to tell him, what if I could show him that the people that were involved are also mentioned?
Oh, bring it out!
What if I could show you that? What if I could show you the very people that it happened, that took you, that sold you, it mentions them too? Watch this. Give me Joel chapter 3. I'm gonna show him. It's only one verse.
Bring it
Joel
out.
chapter 3. I could show you literally the transatlantic slave trade history in the Bible, because the Bible is a spiritual book and it belongs to your people, but it was stolen from your people and another language was given to you. And another religion was given to you. Why do you think that they kept us from reading the Bible?
Right.
Out of all of the books in the world, why did they keep us from reading the Bible though the most? Why? Wait, why some of the greatest revolutionary revolts against the so-called white man was because somebody read the Bible? Nat Turner.
Teach, Kelly.
Bring it out, brother.
When Nat Turner read the Bible, bro, this is powerful right here. That's why they did what they did to the brother that made that movie Birth of a Nation, because he gave too much information about what happened with Nat Turner. Nat Turner read the Bible and said, hold on, this is explaining my people in slavery.
That's right.
And he literally created a whole slavery law. You know what they did? I said this last week. You know what they did to the brother Bones? They killed him, they burnt his flesh off his bones, and they passed the skeleton down to their families.
Order of wickedness.
Until the year 2000, to the millennial reign, their family passed the skeleton down as a trophy. Watch this. Read that in Joel. You got it? You know what I want? Chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3. I gotta get this for him real quick before we get out of here. I got to, because this is too much powerful information. 3 and 2. Salakia. 2 and your Bible's a little different. 2. What's chapter 2 right here? And Salakia. Look at this. Oh, here it is right here. 3 actually. 3 and 4. Start at 3 and 4.
The book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 4. Yeah, and what have ye...
Start at verse 1.
The book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
So Judah and Jerusalem are Israelites. He said, in those times I will bring the captivity, meaning the slavery, of Judah and Jerusalem, which are Israelites. Right? There are tribes of Israelites. Right? He said he's going to take them to slavery. Read.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down unto the valley of Jehoshaphat.
The valley of Jehoshaphat is the valley of judgment. God said that he's going to judge all the nations of people that were responsible for taking the Israelites into slavery. That's what he's saying. Let's see what else he says. Read.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
He said, I'm going to plead with them for my people and my heritage Israel. Read.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and departed my land.
It says, whom they have scattered among the nations and departed my land. Read.
And they have cast lots for my people.
Now, what does cast lots mean? Cast lots means to auction it off. He says they have auctioned off my people. Read.
And had given a boy for a harlot.
Do you know in slavery what they did to the boys? In slavery, they sold the boys and made them harlots. You know they did that, right? They had sex farms. Y'all familiar with the sex farms in slavery? They would literally, they would go and have a slave master would have a friend. And let's say that friend was a homosexual man. He's like, look, I'm not into women. The slave master would be like, hey, I'll send a young pretty girl to your room. He said, I don't want a young pretty girl. Send a young pretty boy to my room. That was happening in slavery. That was butt breaking is a real thing. Watch this. People want to say you was born homosexual. They taught you sexuality on slavery.
Bring it out.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Ain't no here we go. That is a fact. Black people wasn't gay. Your people probably was. Because the Greeks and the Romans was known faggots. But our people wasn't. Black people wasn't gay. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Y'all ever seen that movie 300? Remember when the practice, when they was, you seen that movie 300? Remember when it was like practicing and they had the little one piece on? They used to do that, but they was butt naked. That's what the Greeks used to do. The Greeks was sick gay people, I'm telling you. And the Romans were. You know where Easter comes from? Easter comes from a Roman custom where they would paint the women and send them out into the forest naked and go find them, and whoever you found naked, you would have sex with them. That's what the Romans used to do, real history. So yeah, they people was gay. My people wasn't. Our people had to be forced to be gay in slavery. That's a fact. Look it up. Raping boys and girls in the butt. Yeah, it's called butt breaking. It's a fact. This is history they don't teach you about in school. They don't want to teach you the real history in school. They teach you that watered down history. I heard in some history classes, they tell you that the slaves actually enjoyed being slaves. That's what they tell you in school, the new young kids. They don't call them slaves, they say they were servants. Indigent servants, that's what they call it. They water slavery down. That's what they do. It's a movie that you should go check out called Goodbye Uncle Tom. That movie was banned. No, if real talk, that movie got banned in America. It's banned, but you can look it up on YouTube if they haven't took it down, because they always take it down. But if look up Goodbye Uncle Tom. I had to burn it. I got it on a CD. I burned it. But look up Goodbye Uncle Tom. In that movie, it's a scene where they painted the boys in silver glitter. Silver and gold. Painted the boys in silver and gold, and had white men looking at the boys, grabbing their cheeks and stuff, looking at them, turning them around, showing their buttocks and all of that. Real history that they want to water down. That's why the new generation of white kids be like, was it really that bad? Because they're not telling you what really happened. They watering it down because they know if black and Hispanic people literally get up and revolt against this place, it's going down. Period. They can't win without you. Who buy the Nike? Who watching the basketball? Who playing the sports? Who's the funniest comedians? Who's the best entertainers? Who's the best actors? Ain't nobody watching Tom play basketball. I want to see LeBron slam dunk.
Check it out.
Team USA is all black men. Their entertainment is all black and brown people. If you remove us, that's why what Akon say. Akon said some real stuff, even though Akon is a Hamite. Akon said, why don't black people just go to Africa? Build up Africa. That's why the Africans right now is begging us to go back. Because if all black people leave and go back to Africa, America is nothing. The only thing they gonna have, but even their military. Because if all black and brown people leave them, all they gonna have is they nukes, but they ain't gonna have no money generated, because who generates the dollar in America? You do. You don't even gotta vote. Just